we're going to get some questions on deferred admissions, but nonetheless, Cindy Ju asks, for early deferred admissions applicants coming from an untraditional business background and internship experience like tech and liberal arts, et cetera. Let me read, I'll make this a little clearer to read. So for early deferred admissions applicants coming from an untraditional business background, do you have any advice for demonstrating preparedness for an MBA? So if someone is coming from deferred, and someone is applying early and doesn't kind of have conventional internships or work experience. Toss up, feel free to jump in if you'd like.
I mean,
go ahead, Bruce.
No, okay. I'll just start. I mean, I'm actually going to latch on to the non-traditional piece as opposed to the early career piece to start. And maybe it'll answer the early career piece, but I think probably all of us would, I think, agree that the distinction between traditional and non-traditional is kind of I think it's a made up one. It's a construct. I don't think anybody, and I think it's something that, I don't think it's something that is not a concern among potential applicants. I think there is very much a concern that if you're not coming from some banking or consulting or some what's seen as a traditional MBA background, that you're going to be at a disadvantage, or schools are not going to be as interested in you or as likely to admit you. I can say from the school perspective, we are looking for diversity in our schools, and we want people with lots of backgrounds, and we get lots of applications from people with lots of very unique backgrounds. And I point to sort of people in journalism or in arts management or athletes or artists themselves. So I think that's the case at every stage, regardless of where you are applying from it. And certainly for early career, I can understand the concern about, since you don't have that work experience, if what you do have seems like it's not as aligned to a traditional MBA path, is that a concern? And I would say, I can say for us, and especially early on, if you have a sense of what you want to do with the experience you have so far and where you want to take yourself, that's the important thing. And it doesn't have to be, the internships don't have to be so investment banks, they don't have to be management consultants. We have lots of people who've shown a predisposition towards leadership in a lot of different dimensions, a lot of different ways. And so I think that's the thing we're really looking for is that the propensity to lead, that predisposition, that interest in sort of leading in any number of different ways. And so I wouldn't worry about what direction, what field it's in. It's really kind of the way you've engaged and the way that capacity that you've shown in whatever area it is that you're interested in.